What makes EFF members so unruly, rude, especially online? What do you guys think is the reason behind the EFF members or supporters online that makes them so unruly and rude that at a drop of a head, they do not hesitate to throw insults at people, that each time there's an argument or a point that does not favor them or that does not favor their political party, their favorite leaders, or that is contradictory to what they believe in, that their first response, it is insults. That they don't even think twice. They don't even think twice about insulting people using their parents' private parts. I think it is something that is diabolical. We cannot even have two ways about it. It is something that is diabolical, that each time they disagree with someone, they hardly contest that person intellectually, politically, and ideologically. But they always resort to insults. I'm trying to find this, that why is it like this? Because the EFF members that I've had interactions with face to face, meaning at a physical level, are not the same as the ones that we get to encounter online. You can go to Twitter, which is X, or even on this platform, which is YouTube. It is guaranteed that out of 10, 9 or 8 of them never hold any substantive argument that is informed by intellectually, that is not predicated intellectually, ideologically, or politically. They just throw insults at people. So I'm interested to hear that from you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think actually is the reason behind this? Because we are Africans. We are raised in a particular way. That there's a way that we conduct ourselves. There's a way that we address other people. But before I even go further on that, guys, let me just do the right thing. Greet you guys. Welcome to the platform. My name is Tebos Kosana. The name of the platform is IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans. Please, guys, help me grow the platform. There's various ways that can help me to grow the platform. Firstly, it is by subscribing. It is for free to subscribe. After subscribing, click on the notification bell. Each time I publish a video, you'll then receive a notification. Please make sure you watch a substantial part of that video so the YouTube algorithm can then recommend the video to a much wider audience. Another way is by joining to becoming a paying member, like Sfiso Mbajwa has done. You can contribute just about 20 rands per month. Depends how much you're willing to contribute. There's different categories of membership. Another way it is by buying us the super thanks, just like Sisi Tata did. And again, there is different categories in terms of how much you are willing to spend. Another way that is also important, guys, it is by making sure that you do not skip any ads. You do not skip any ads that play on this video, because those ads are another way for the platform to earn the revenue. As we are building alternative voices from the mainstream media, we still need to be able to finance our own platforms. Okay? So another way is by sharing this video on your social media platforms. So guys, go to the comment section and tell me your views and tell me your own experiences that you've encountered when it comes to the EFF members. And I see it is something that has also been spilled over. It is something that has spilled over to the Umkhonto Sizwe party. They've also now adopted that culture. That culture of insulting people whenever they disagree with people. The default position becomes insulting swearing at people. And swearing at people using those people's parents' private parts. It also does raise the question that, because to some of us who are well raised in families, who are well grounded in the African ways of doing things, once you do that publicly decide to insult someone using their parents' private parts, it then compels us to ask the question. We begin to ask ourselves, what kind of a family do you come from? What sort of a family do you come from? What sort of upbringing have you had? Because Tina were raised and taught that your conduct, how you conduct yourself, how you relate to other people, it becomes a reflection. It becomes a reflection of the family that you come from. Meaning, myself as Tebos Kosana, I become a representative. I become a representative to my family. Not just my immediate family, but to the whole entire Skosana de Mhlanga clan. You see? So, when someone just goes out in public, you insult people, you bring their parents into equation, calling them by their private parts, you are actually embarrassing your family. You are actually bringing the spotlight to your own family. You have to ask, what kind of a family do you come from? What kind of upbringing have you had that you will have no shame to conduct yourself in that particular fashion? And by the way, this should not be misconstrued as maybe myself feeling any heat of sort. I don't care. Because as I've already said, that you insulting me using my parents' private parts, it is not a reflection on me, but a reflection on you. So this should not be misconstrued as me begging for any mercy from anyone. But I'm raising this as a concerned African who understand the institution of a black family, that becomes a black community, then a black nation. That what kind of a families do some of you come from? You see, it becomes an embarrassment to us as Africans that some of you cannot be able to handle disagreements. Hence, in some of the people, I keep asking them the question, that, do you guys think like this every day? Is that how you think every day? You see, it calls into question quite a lot of things about you, about your own character. And that also calls into a question the political party that you come from, the political party that you represent. That what sort of political education have you had that you are unable to debate issues? Your default position each time you have to debate issues is to insult people. What sort of political education have you had, if any? And you must also begin to realize that actually you are doing a disservice. You are doing a disservice to the very same political party, the brand that you claim to love, that you claim to represent. Because of your own actions, that political party, right, gets to be associated or gets to be known as an organization that houses people who are unruly, people who cannot distinguish between radicalism and recklessness. Clearly, some people still need to be educated. There's a difference between being radical and being reckless. You see? So you are doing a disservice. As some of the people keep saying that actually one of the reasons that people reject the EFF, the reason some of the electorates they reject EFF, it's because of this unruly behavior. It's because of this unruly behavior that is associated with the EFF. And that is not because of some external force that is trying to destroy the EFF. But it is because of the conduct by their own members, the EFF members, how they are conducting themselves in public. So people that begin to say, but we cannot have these people governing us. So it's something that calls for a moment of reflection. But my keen interest was for me to try to understand from you guys that what do you guys think is the reason? What do you guys think is the reason behind this conduct by majority of the EFF members who are online that I've personally encountered? Can be Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. That to them, insulting people and swearing at people using their parents' private parts becomes second nature. What is the source behind this? What is the root cause for all of this? Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. And by the way, let's wish the EFF their 12th anniversary. Let's wish them well and congratulate them for the work that they've been doing. So we hope that EFF will live long. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And remember to join as well. Siyabonga ma-Afrika, izwe lethu, inhlonipho phambili ma-Afrika.